Hold on. To solve problems ebeba IT solutions embassy in here to make life comfortable for Ghana for ni obia ebeba hono. That is why you were
employed. That what I did?
No, but this time, no, you are paid as a staff of the embassy. You created a solution using resources of the embassy for your personal benefit. That is where the problem is.
Okay, but I was working for the embassy.
Yeah.
I was getting paid for the other stuff that I do for the embassy.
Yes.
Not for that solution that I provided for the outside. Outsiders were paying me to go buy their return envelope and prepare their labels and make sure they can be communicated effectively from when the application leaves to when it gets delivered to them. These are two different things. So if I had put a charge on coming up with that idea, for example, certain amount of money, so for me providing or coming up with this intellectual idea, the government should pay me this, and I may start operate here. It's a whole different ball game. Because if I ask the mission that because like I said, the one that I provided, I didn't ask money. So if they say, instead of putting the burden on the embassy, let's put the burden on the applicants to find a way to solve the issue because the system does address verification. It communicates with them. When there's an issue, they are being communicated to. Tell me, for all these years, did anybody go online or in a social media say, and now be a year, that's will be a family passport, and no, there was no complaints. So can we look at the good part, the part that people were benefiting, and forget about the fact to say somebody was benefiting from something that he has, your friends have genuinely put together.
Yeah, but unim say, based on what you're saying, Anka, the problem may not have been this serious if you did not have a link of that private company on the embassy's website. Even that there will still have been problems. But it is worse now because you used state resources for private gain. That is conflict of interest. No, and what its explanation is real.
So, you see, anytime you say that, it sounds as if I did it without anybody's knowledge.
Oh no, that's not what I'm saying.
So when him say, but here, so when him say, you want penny for our embassy.
Embassy is no correct.
Ediba Nebiko. Okay. So are we saying then penny formal are not allowed to find or find a solution to a problem? The question is, if they had a problem with what I was doing, and yes, and people from the ministry know what was going on.
Into the ministry, even in Accra, ministry in Accra,
no, but my brother, the embassy, that link and everything, almost on website. Even if I'm not even going to speak for them, but the key thing is, was it a hidden link?
No, it doesn't look like it is. Yeah.
And I'm saying to say the second event, you see, main problem they say, if the argument was about the fact to say, look, that debate we can have. But what I'm saying is, for him to say, my bansika, I could go name account to mono. That is what we need to dwell.
Okay. I guess
that is what the issue is.
No, I get that, but no. Yes.
One can say, the only reason maybe one can like them is because they didn't have the case. Because it's in fact, so that cannot go to the house. But that's not what he said. What's my baby a buying seeker? Because it's a car buying. Where is that?
But unim say no make and me pacho open to interpretation. I mean, the minute a beba link nebeda embassy in a website, and this is a staff of the embassy. Yes, even though we are contract staff, as long as your contract no subsist, you are a staff of the embassy. Don't you think, sir, there is an element of conflict of interest?
Well, yes. But listen to this. They said they brought that up, and I gave them a checklist.
Okay.
Of a resolution to a conflict or resolution for a conflict of interest at a workplace. Now, Mr. T. say, first of all, whatever services that I'm providing has nothing to do with the Ghana government. Ghana government is not paying me to offer those services to the people. It is more like also being taught return envelope for post office. Stamp Namesian or Quem. My card says this is some man I'm important label non-family. That's outside of the embassy.
Asempa FM.
That's outside of the embassy. Government did it, and yet to say at the end of the day, made the bill. Ever say, all services are not providing me, and you know, mommy and whom no. And another thing also is the information that is being collected from these people to offer them services, doesn't have any connection to the embassy. Because the website now here return postage, you see, there will be a privacy policy, terms and conditions that tells you the information that you're collecting, what they are going to be used for, which is something that is regulated. Because you can't just collect people's information online just like that. That's what I say.
Yeah, me too, pa.
So one can say it, but if you look deeply into it, where is the conflict? Because a bank is not paying me. I have the contract with the applicants, a same contract that I have with the government.
I understand that bit, but because
me patrol. But you see, okay. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is that the question now was not whether or not the conflict of interest.
Okay.
The question and the definition here is I have, in a way, diverted some money. I call my personal accounting. So if one has put out there, so there's a that would be a different conversation to have. And I said to debate on, but that's not the issue here. The issue is the defamation part of it. So we are a bank seeker on the blind side of the ministry.
It a honor or challenge
about the issue.
Am I a medical advice on a national TV for months? It's a in Ryanum. But could be crying and say I'll say painkiller. Raja say croak in a more croak. The day they said them kumumini. Yana, where's the croak no more?
Contraindications.
But Yatra Manipaya, yes, then we have realized, actually.
Uncle Dennis, what can I say? Chloroquine painkiller. And yes, and one was so betting I can say spinal cord the Antinica see a Samu.
Oh, Nantam de Wakabe, Messan videos in
Matthias and him
Wakabe, Messan videos in and this was on national TV. And I wouldn't say, Minister, I'm sure you there, you know. It's all caught in our rural areas. Mammy phone, ya mammy nominee, ya papa, and baby na TV so no medications. TV radio. No medication. Baby na or just prescription. Oba see a drobia by see a friend say no akoto. If you me share program where you say we will cross our program we on message. Because according to the prescription and medical advice. But I don't put there. What is even more worrying is yen national security and yen state affairs and Ankasansono. The panel this fraudulent act to the extent that the green letterhead, the highest letterhead you can find when it comes to appointments in this country, Nidia Babi Pieso. Nidino se Pieno, and Pierre Sake, who's about coming over National Health Insurance Board now. Different categories of people in the appointment.
Pa!
It is a BA you are appointed from another category and a problem with you. You are appointed as a health insurance expert. On the National Health Insurance Board, in that category, or no any doctors and Rollins. Honorable.
Wow.
And this lady has been indicated as a health insurance expert. I had a doctor Nakanidino, Doctor Nakanidino, or mine letterhead.
Why Nigeria Nibia ministry? Me, I'm a doctor. Now, I don't you have printing press in your country?
So, it's a serious issue. Now, I have said it and I'll say it again. Never be no one penny Mahama war mine. But we dear, may for some morning bono. May for some morning bono. But it's a bono or more or the what to almost so. Or more did the GDM almost from one and on fancy or minor, but the bubble. Of course, will be argument and run all your and say, or man penny Mahama war position. Or no sound or yeah, and by this time, control the Facebook or no can see or a Kufadra Breswa. And Konoa control the Facebook or no being command or the ya way, Casasria, no or the Casam, and see about Monfayano. But you see, on Mampini appointment now, only more appointment personally. But it's what I say. Only more personally. This is 261 years. Many of some company on August person on the Mutenimpo.
There be
recommendations, nominations from the constituency level, from say on the.
Because on one chrome crown or appoint or more appointee. This is no on government house or company.
So I just say only more. And see whoever misled the president to appoint a fraudulent person to say Rawi, the president must take action, and then some my who say we take action. Omo yan to say why na tra, you see omo ya madena e tra to say oh, what your letter revoke into one. David. How many more misleading advice and recommendations and our mampeni saka? We don't know that for a fact yet. Inti enso mampeni chisa ni panaso. So chinaso. Sene beya omo kan ho ne omo ye adwuma no moving forward no. They will do due diligence before Sanya Masi Babisi because you see yepo yempo ene you know. O mampeni John Domani Mama ono ye mampeni you. Or be taking decisions, critical decisions that affected the lives of the Ghanaian people. And see, people who are going to advise him, recommend, nominate, guide him, should be people who are very, very detailed. And if the president of the republic can be misled on such a serious matter there, then on to me and check up at Nasu on Chini Panasuni Yungu with Dumujuma, then ye ascenso dear Mafufraka. Because how is it possible? How is it possible, say, we have our nominations here? Echo Council of State,
yes, Echo Council of State.
Now, Echo Council of State to make say rather than song. Then it comes out that, and yeah, dear, what a tree and a what a share a friend is saying, and pay as you, a day it was obvious, eh? The very moment I saw the lady's CV, you who see the pay, and I mean, the CV were fraudulent. University of Ghana, also we University of Ghana 2008. May call University of Ghana Nibi. University of Ghana, almost yet anything tourism and management.
What shows our call University of Ghana?
Or say Oria University of Ghana 2008 or your Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management.
What?
That's why University of Ghana come yet tourism management.
What?
So I just say and when a basic.
What you get more than Papa?
Oh, what I say, and yes, sophisticated. And if indeed the Council of State was doing any serious work. Now, a rubber stamp, they should have noticed this obvious anomaly on the lady's CV. And whoever recommended the president, the name of the lady to the president, you know, was a normally, you know, board near the, you know, what do we see the cool? But we see, you know, yep, on my penny, I was CV him. On my penny, we're for no money, you remember CV him. It's a moment we share CV him, no. It's a Panian process, obvious idea where, yeah, Bachelor of Science Tourism Management, or me who are. But what Miss Anka Bakon Kang? So, Johns Hopkins University,
US.
It is one of the most renowned universities in the world, especially when it comes to medical school. And
now, oh, pa, you crap, a lesser one, Sinibi and Crawford, the name.
A run say, or Johns Hopkins. Now, Johns Hopkins, there is a cockatoo.
Radio